Hiya, how are you doing? Good afternoon. It's Sunday. My head's feeling a lot better than it did for the last shave. I overdosed on menthol and eucalyptus. But we're going to stay with a bit of spice today, just so I can hopefully smell it. So, today's shave. Soap for today. I'm sticking with James Riley and OSP. And this one is Bay Rum. This is a good spicy bay rum, bit of cinnamon, bit of clove, bit of lime. That's the soap and the puck. You can see that they come pre-stamped. It's not solid around the edges anyway, but that's the soap for today. OSP Bay Rum. And I've got some of the soap pushed into my Pedestal bowl, which is by Giles shaving. See, there's some soap in the dimples in the bottom. So that's the soap in the bowl. Brush, RazoRock 400, 24mm, black, plisson type knot, synthetic. I'll get that wet. The blade, I'm sticking with my Polsilver stainless on shave number 7, and the blades are there. And the razor I'm using today is timeless bronze, open comb, 3-piece razor, bronze, quite heavy. I've used it before. 3-piece razor, so handle screws off. It's C954. Yeah, C954 bronze. This is the open comb, which is a .78 blade gap. So there's the blade loaded. Base plate on, and just screw everything together. Quite a weighty razor, about 126, 130 grams, something like that. Solid, .78, but it's probably a bit more efficient than that blade gap would suggest. With .38 solid bar, it's very efficient for the blade gap. Quite surprising. I've got a few days stubble to knock down, so I'm just shaking the brush out. A couple of shakes, and we'll get into the pedestal. I do like the pedestal because it's easy to grip. Yeah, some mild spice coming off that. You can see yourself, it just, with the dimples, the little nipples in the bottom. Ross makes these, he makes standard bowls with a handle, he makes scuttles, he makes brush warmers, he makes brushes. We'll make custom make soap containers if you want them. I'll leave a link to Ross below. He's from Cardiff in Wales. He's a full-time potter, but as a sideline, obviously he works for an industrial company, but as a sideline he makes shaving products. He's also a wet shaver. You can see yourself, it's the dimples and the cutouts in the side of the bowl. Just makes creating a lather if you're a bowl latherer, or if you don't like putting wet brushes into soaps, which some people don't. There we go, that's one hell of a lather. There we go, passes the rank test anyway. I did make the shave during the week, but I was sitting at home Wednesday night and got a phone call to say, can I go and do a job? I was, yeah, great. Unfortunately the job entailed a helicopter ride to go into the North Sea to go and do some work, which we do every so often, not very often. Just made it into a long day. From I started work at 5:30 in the morning and I got finished at 10 o'clock at night, or just before 10 o'clock at night. So it was like that day was just totally written off. So there we go. We've got plenty of lather in the pedestal. The scrape down around the outside. The pedestal. You see it's all glazed apart from the bottom, which has got like a scratch pattern on it. So when you put it down, it doesn't move, doesn't slide around. Ross does ship worldwide, even though he's UK based. It's actually quite nice to have somebody in the UK making custom artisan products, because a lot of it seems to be US based. I would say that of the Bay Rums I've got, which you've seen me use if you've seen the previous videos with Bay Rum, two Lather Brothers ones and Phoenix and Bow. This is probably the spiciest of the lot. It's certainly not heavy on the clove. You might notice I've had a haircut as well. Friday night, came from work, clipped it, got the electric razor, ran out of the shop, then got a cartridge razor. I know, a cartridge, take me out and shoot me. Cartridge razor, and just run that over the top. With a baby bum smooth. There's a couple of days of growth on the top there. So it's got some heat into the bronze and the blade. So there we go, the timeless open comb. There's a little bit of overhang on the edge of the scalp top cap. Just a little bit of overhang on either side of the blade. And it says moving the mirror along so you can see. I got asked a question last time I used this. There was a comment from somebody saying, which would I recommend? The solid bar or the open comb? I would say of the two, the solid bar is probably, if you use the solid bar daily, it wouldn't cause you any issues. or problems. However, if you like an aggressive razor with an efficient shave, you can use this thing daily. It's purely down to personal choice, taste, what you used to shave, what works for you. It's not what works for me. I wouldn't consider this a daily shave. I would not consider it a daily shave for me. If I was shaving every other day, yeah, it would work on that front. But as a daily shaver, probably not. Yeah, Friday morning I was sitting at work. The boat we were on Thursday, there was a small swell, probably 3 metres. So you knew you were moving around, you could feel yourself, you could feel the boat moving in the swell in the sea. Going to work Friday morning and the office desk was doing that. Just by you got accustomed to being back on terra firma. I'm quite lucky I don't get seasick. I don't mind flying in helicopters. 3 hunting, there's not a lot left after the first pass. So yeah, you can't really complain with that as a lather, can you? It was yeah, so Friday morning it was a bit like, what's going on here? Like, yeah, your body, your eardrums and your balance is just getting adjusted to be back on dry land again. I've got to mention it, when I loaded the boat, I weighed the soap out where I scraped from the tub. I scraped out 1.5 grams from, well, it's 140 gram tub. So, 100 shaves for that price. So yeah, you get what, 95, 96, yeah, about 90, 95 shaves for about 140 grams. Keeps the soap value comparable, doesn't it really? You're paying $20, say for example, use dollars as an example. So if you're paying $20 for a tub and you get 100 shaves out of it, and let you do the maths, it's like 20 cents a shave. Damn sight cheaper than canned glue, isn't it? Like James's other soaps, towel based, plenty of slickness. There's not really a lot left for me to go at. I've still got a shed load of soap in the bowl. Bay Rum scent, yeah, it's like the menthol increases with every pass. Certainly not getting any sort of reaction from clove or cinnamon. You just say there's just a hint of them in there, so that's no bad thing if you have sensitive skin and you're allergic to those items or those ingredients. Some people are. Fairly lucky I don't react. My skin doesn't react to a great deal, apart from a sharp blade when it bleeds. But soap wise, as of yet, I've not come across anything that's caused me any adverse reactions. Thought we had, felt that. Little whip there, just on the chin. Okay, yeah, I'm happy with that shave. Really nice. I like the changes of the soaps. I could carry on with some more pickups, but I'm happy with what I've got. I'm happy with my lot. I don't feel the need to go any further and cause myself any more irritation, problems or cuts. So I'm happy with that. So we'll leave that shave there. So I'm going to take some of the soap out of the bowl, not all of it, because I may well run the razor over my head later. I'm going to have a face wash with this, and we're back for the post shave. So see you in a minute. Okay, we're going to rinse off and clean round with some warm water and a good rinse on some cold water, which cleaned up weepers and everything else. All done its job. So next, Boots Tea Tree and Witch Hazel, which is a cleansing and toning lotion. Similar to theirs, there's a little bit of alcohol in this, but obviously there's no scent. And it's probably a quarter of the price of theirs. I imagine you want to, you could put some essential oils in it and it will do the job. However, it works for me in the format that is there. So that's the first part of the post shave. Next, in the last part, I'm staying with the Myrsol Emulsion. Hopefully it might come out the bottle this time, because it still pretty thick, so we've got a handful there. I'm just going to basically rub it round and let it soak in. As far as shaving goes, that's this one done. So we shall have a quick recap of what we used today. So the soap for today was OSP Bay Rum from James Riley in England. Nice bit of spice, lime, clove, cinnamon. Not heavy in the latter two, but you could certainly tell they were there. Good bit of bay. Nice smelling soap. We used that soap today in a pedestal bowl. It's called a pedestal bowl because it's a pedestal. You can hold the bottom and knock your lather up in it. And this is from Giles shaving. There'll be a link below to Russell's website. And we use that with a a RazoRock 400. You can see there's plenty of lather left over in both of those. The razor for today was Timeless Bronze 0.78 open comb. And in the timeless we had a Polsilver stainless on its 7th use. And then finished up with a post shave with some tea tree and witch hazel. Tea tree and witch hazel. There we are. Tea tree and witch hazel. And Myrsol Emulsion. That's it. Shave's done. I'm most likely going to run the electric razor over my head and then use up the rest of that lather with a cartridge. I know, take me out and shoot me. Nail me to the cross. So use the cartridge razor to shave my head again. No point putting it to waste, might as well make some use of it. And I shall see you in the next shave. So thanks for watching and bye for now.